Hey everyone, I welcome you all to the Layer 5 Websites Meet, and we are live. So today is 6th April, and we host this Websites Meet on recurring basis on each Mondays. And here we talk about different front-end repositories that we have. So if you have any issue or questions, or if you are working on any of the pull requests in any of our front-end repositories, you can feel free to drop your items under specific section in this agenda. Um, so here is a link for the meeting minutes. You can find this Google document at meet.layer5.io/website minutes. Can share that as well in the chat. So moving on to one of the housekeeping items that we do, you can just add your name over here in the attendees section so that we know that, okay, you were here. And I encourage everyone if you can turn on their webcam so that we can have an interactive conversation as we remember faces compared to voices. So yeah, today is Bhumika with me, and she would be co-hosting this websites call with me, and we have other community managers in this call that you may find reviewing your PRs like Saurabh and Rajesh. So Bhumika, would you like to give a quick introduction about yourself?
Yeah, yeah. Hi everyone, I'm Bhumika. I'm a community member here, and nice to see you all here. So,
Yeah, I hope you are in a good state now. Okay, so we will be taking some time for quick introductions about you guys. If anyone of you is new on the call, or even if not, you can just say hi. Would like to say hi? Just feel free to unmute your microphones, and yeah. Maybe would you like to say hi?
Hi, I'm Hebi from Kerala. I used to attend these meetings, and recently I am going through the study materials to participate in CMC exam. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
Okay, yeah. You are speaking from Kerala, right? I
yeah.
thought you're speaking from Goa or somewhere else.
uh, that I put that background there.
Yeah. Okay. Bharat, are you a newcomer in this call? If yes, you can. Would like to say
Oh,
hi?
I've attended last week, but
Oh,
sure,
okay.
I'll introduce myself anyways. Hi everyone, I'm Bharat. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm a software engineer. Uh, I've like recently graduated from my bachelor's in data science, and
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to uh, getting involved with this community and build new connections here. I would love to turn on my webcam, but I'm not like in a good place right now, so maybe next time.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
I'll
Uh,
be attending these meets regularly from now on, so I'm looking forward to connecting with you guys. I'm new to this community, so I'm just exploring for now. I'm trying to find my
mhm.
niche here and see where I can fit in and start to contribute and learn. So there's that. Yeah. So thanks for
Good.
that, Tonak.
Where are you speaking from? Hyderabad?
In Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Um, Okay, I mean, I'm not comfortable disclosing it on a public call. Maybe we could like have a DM on
Okay.
Slack if you're from Hyderabad
Okay.
as well.
I've been in Hyderabad for KubeCon. I remember somewhere I had the best biryani in Hyderabad at a place. I forgot that name. You must be knowing that.
Shadab, Paradise,
Yeah,
Bawarchi.
yeah, it was Bawarchi. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like one of the iconic places for
yeah, yeah.
biryani in Hyderabad.
I had the best biryani of my whole life over there, and it was really great. Yeah,
Sure,
brings me
sure.
back to some
Feel
of
free
the
to visit
memories of it.
anytime
Yeah,
again.
yeah, cool. I would be also in Mumbai this year, KubeCon, but yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
all right. Chewy, I think you can. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Hello, good morning.
Hey, okay, that was it.
Yeah, sorry, this is my first time here in this meeting.
Yeah, would you like to introduce yourself? Where are you calling
Ah,
from, or how did you
okay.
stumble upon this connect? Yeah.
Yes, I'm from Mexico. I want to start to help here in Measure and interested in websites. So if there is some good freeze issue that I can start going to help, I will be happy to help with that.
Cool. All right. If you can also drop your name in the attendees section over here, uh, that would be really great. So, all right. If we have any more introductions, feel free to drop it in the Zoom chat. And let's move on to some of the agenda items for today. Mr. Ole, um, you're up first. Think he's not on the call. Okay. Uh, I thought both of them are same. Okay. How do I pronounce this?
No problem. All
Okay.
that's good. Yeah. Okay. So this, I'm share my screen.
Yeah. Can I call you Mr. Ole or
Yeah.
something like that? Okay.
Yes, you can. Yes. So this PR was basically for the ESLint workflow, right? Previously, it was using like npm commands. So I basically just switched it to use make. Lee dropped a comment on the Slack to change it to make
Mhm.
some time back, so I just did that. He left a comment also, I guess. Yeah, he left a comment, so I've resolved that already.
Okay. So
Yeah.
could you also just show the code base? We are just using make commands for that, right?
Yeah. Yes, I just switched it to make. This was what it was using before.
Mhm.
Cd npm, so I just changed it to use the appropriate make command.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That's good. And
Yeah.
we have a comment from Copilot over here. What does that say?
This change was just explaining the changes that were made. This change removes the dash dash fix functionality that was previously available. While it's correct for this, developers might have been using this for local auto fixing. Consider adding a new target. Yeah.
Okay. So I think I have a similar PR that fixes this. If you find that there's something a comment related to this fix over here. So
Okay.
this fix flag that we are having, uh,
Okay.
what was the make command for it? It was quite a long
Oh,
time seeing this.
oh, okay. It was just make UI provider lint and make UI lint.
And does that auto fixes the linting by default, or do we have to pass any flag for it?
No, it auto fixes it by default.
Okay. So in the CI, since we are not committing the changes again, or are we doing that? We are not, right?
No, we are not. We are not.
So it should, I think it should just be a simple check over here, not it should apply the fixes since we are not like it's a bare optimization that you can do, for example. That's why I'm referring to that, my PR that I made. I think it's open as well. So in that, I've used a flag for it where it just not fixes that. And in
Oh,
the
okay.
CI, like there's a different way where in CI we are not fixing since we are not committing the changes, so it doesn't make sense to auto fix the changes
Yeah.
in the linting. And in the when you're using the linter locally, it makes sense. Yeah, you can apply the fixes.
Okay. I'll check it out and make the change.
Yeah, if it looks a good optimization, you can perhaps do. But it's like cherry on top of cake. But this look already good. So if you
Okay.
can do that as well, if it makes sense, yeah, you can.
All right, no problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Do you have anything else as well? Oh, okay, you have something related
Yeah.
to Canvas, right?
Yes. Should I just do that now?
Uh, I think we can just take over when we talk about Canvas
Okay.
PRs. Okay. All right. Next up is Sahil.
Hello, I'm Chris.
Yeah. A normal kind request everyone to hyperlink all your issues and PRs. That would be really neat in this document. And if we can have some nice bullets over here. Yeah, we can hear you. Sahil.
Okay. So today I don't have any PR. I just
Mm.
want to talk about my issue that is being assigned by uh, this Rajesh. And so basically, this issue was about that if the image is not getting loaded, it will means it will fall back again and again. To stop that, he was telling to add this line that is one error is equals to null. This one. So when I reviewed the code, it is actually already being there in the code base. There is image.one error is equals to null. So I don't think any changes is to be done.
Could you elaborate more about the issue? I didn't quite get that.
Uh, uh, Actually, this issue is about whenever
Mhm.
the image is being displayed over the
Mhm.
website. So suppose that if the image is not loaded, so uh, despite of that, the error message will be displayed. So this
Mhm.
will get repeated again and again, means it will goes into the infinite loops. See here it's telling about this thing only. uh, this itself will be in the infinite loop, will goes into the infinite loop. So to stop this, we have to add just one line, that is one error is equals to this dot one error is equals to null. So this will stop this infinite
Mhm.
loop of causing the error. So it was already there in the code when I reviewed this thing. So this line is already there.
Oh, yeah. Someone might have fixed that. Then, yeah. And
So
this issue is still open, right?
yeah, so we can close this thing.
Yeah. So someone might not have mentioned this issue number, and yeah, it's still open.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for mentioning that side. And yeah, it it's good to mention the issue numbers when you're making pull requests. And since we are also moving to incubation from sandbox project, so it's really quite helpful when we have like 400 plus PRs in the project and we have so many issues opens to stay organized. And yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next is, yeah, you can continue, Mr. Olet.
Oh, okay. Let me just share my screen. Okay. So for Canvas, the first one I had was for a custom 404 page. So this is what I came up with, but I wanted like if I could get feedback on possible ways to improve it.
Mhm.
So this is the 404 page I came up with. Yeah, for the Canvas site. When you navigate to a page that doesn't exist. Yeah.
Could you refresh this page?
Oh, okay. This is just an image. So this is the PR. There is no like PR preview link.
Okay.
What I did was I took a screenshot of it before the call. I just took a screenshot to show what it looks like.
Bhumika, any thoughts on this thing?
Yeah. I guess when you asked about that 404 page, that time also we was mentioned that we want a something playful page that should something crazy about it. But and after that in the meet also I also told about this and same page. I didn't see any changes in this page.
Oh, okay. So for this one, right, the only change that was requested, and that was by Rajesh, was changing the canvas C to a K. Besides that, I didn't get any other like feedback
Yeah, he
of.
might be not aware about this, but we have a thread in that we and me also told that we want a something. It should be a playful. So when if user get distracted, if user get like in a 404 page, so he would
Hmm?
learn something. It not should be like
Okay,
simple as a layer 5 or mystery. So
okay,
we want something. It should learn that.
okay. So something you should learn something like about Measure itself, correct?
Sorry.
If the user like navigates to a wrong page, they should learn something about maybe Measure is.
No, not like a mystery. You have to think more about this. Like, we want something new design on this, uh,
Okay,
and make sure that if a user get in this space, it should learn something like related to the canvas only or a
oh,
design
okay,
something. So
oh, okay,
we are
okay,
more
okay,
good.
okay, I get you. Okay, any problem.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll work on that. Then
Yeah, and
last.
if you can go to, for
Okay,
example, if you go to ministry docs,
okay,
and just get the 404 page somehow by changing the URL and just hit refresh. Again,
okay,
hit refresh. You got it. So this error that you're seeing, we have like a static set of array in the mystery docs. We have 10 to 12 errors and it gets refreshed every time we appear in the 404 docs page. So it could also complement the point that Vomika or Lee is mentioning that, okay, you want to learn something about Canvas. So it gets displayed dynamically. Each time you're getting a new thing. something like that, and try to make it more interactive, or it should be cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll work on that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess my last one was based on the call of last week regarding the animation, right? So I have worked on it. So when you scroll, the animation still works now, right? And if I go back up, same thing. So that was a change that was requested last week. So I worked on it. Yeah. Yeah.
And one thing was also requested that this is also working on small screens, right?
Yeah, it's worked on tablets, but for mobile, right? I wanted to suggest, do we need the pieces to flow back just the same way it works here? Because it was looking kind of clustered for mobile view. So that was one thing I wanted to also clarify. Do we want it to also like replicate the exact same thing, or for mobile we want to just simplify it? That's what I wanted to ask.
I have something.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So can you see this animation that is coming? How this coming? It
Okay.
is not coming in a symmetric way. Your animation. See that. You change
Okay.
the upper one animation, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And now see this. It is not in a symmetric way it's coming.
Okay. Okay. So you want me to preserve this same flow, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll work on it.
Also, I would like to add that I was previously working on animation, so I think I've already made some fixes in this. So if you want me to raise a PR, I can raise it. I mean, I have on them.
So,
Okay.
like uh, in the same issue you have worked on
Yeah,
that?
yeah. I've already made the fixes in the animations.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can raise a PR, and if all it would like to give a quick review, or you can, yeah, you can definitely work together. All right. Do you have anything else, Mr. Olet?
No, that's all for me.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Bhumika, as well. Next is Kusham. Yes, Your Honor.
Right. So I fixed. So I also presented this PR last week. So the change I made here was fixing this part, the responsiveness of the Canvas browser screen. So same as it was discussed last time. Now it's responsive. Let me show you. So this is responsive right now after the change. And I also removed JS. It was using JS earlier, as requested by Lee. I converted the JS part into CSS
Mhm.
for responsiveness. So these are the two changes I made here.
Yeah, it makes um, a bit like we have slower response time in using JavaScript. So yeah, I would agree on that. CSS makes sense.
Yeah, so that's all from my side.
Okay, Bhumita, any thoughts or does it looks good?
Yeah, it looks good.
Rajesh, all right. Yeah, next up is Rahul. You're
Yeah,
in
just a
search
minute.
engine.
I share my screen. So this is the issue. Prevent search engine from indexing outdated versions.
Mhm.
Okay, in this I have just changed the no index version so that if I added no index tag, the old documentation versions, so the engine search engine don't show outdated pages. I think so. And I also for added the robot.txt as well. Even though if I had no index, we can manipulate insert through the older versions. So I added the robot.txt as well.
Okay, so you added the robots.txt in the static folder, right?
Yes, yes.
I think the right place for this file should be in layouts. If you go to the hugo.toml file that we have currently for mystery docs, there's something called as a configuration. So Hugo out of the box comes up with this robots.txt file when you have a Hugo build. If you could just navigate to hugo.taml for what's the current mystery docs have in the head state.
Yeah, which directory are you specifying?
It's a hugo.toml file in docs directory that's under hugostats.json.
Stats.json.
It's under the one that you are currently focused on. It's one to
Hugo
7 to 8
build.
lines below that. Yeah, just go more middle below that. Below, yeah, this thing. Yeah, if
So
you
I
could
want
search
to
for
implement the robot.txt here.
no, if you could just search for enable word over here. Go next.
Robot.txt.
Yeah, this thing. So Yugo by default generates this thing since it's set to true, and you are also implementing one of your own and the static by mentioning it, overriding it. So it makes sense, yeah. But the correct place, I think it should be in the layouts folder above the static, yeah, over here. So the same file would be placed over here, and then it will just Hugo will automatically reference this one up while making the robots.txt. Or you can just look up the Hugo documentation. But on top of my mind, I remember this thing would be going in the layouts folder.
And also have another doubt related to this issue.
Mhm.
So in this, GeminiBot have suggested the display block declass is redundant for UL elements, which is a block level by default. So have searched the U element, but it leads to display flex. But it also a block level element only, but flex is different than a block, I think so. So if I change here, the entire code base will change. So I just overridden here. Is it okay, or whether I want to change that code?
The default one is flex.
Yes,
Okay.
flex. So if it flex, it will does not reach to the add multiple columns here. It should
Yeah,
be in a
you
block level. So
okay. Yeah.
so I need to ask whether I want to change here or I can override here itself like that.
Yeah, you can override that specific element. That makes sense. But as long as you're not using, try not to use exclamation important in the CSS added
Yeah,
as it adds more maintenance. But yeah, this thing is that's fine, I think.
okay. That's sure. Thank you.
There's a related issue regarding this update related models with bullets, which was I think presented in the last website's call. Do you remember what was it? I think it was
Yeah, I only did this, I think.
some. No, there was another one, which I think Himani presented, which should be in the meeting minutes for the last week. Let me just get that. Oh yeah, it's 18249. The issue number. If you could just open that.
How to close this?
Hide floating meeting controls.
Issue number?
18249.
Yeah, but it's related to docs, I think so. Some other page.
It's related to the same page that the models we are having.
No, this is a home page, I think so.
Yeah, but oh yeah, we were talking about something like what would
That is relation models.
this is related since you would be dividing that up into different categories.
Yeah. So related to mesh models. In this models, this one to related models want to put in column wise. That's this issue we're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got that. So are you also coming up with this thing?
No. I'm just focusing on that issue only.
Yeah, the point that I was mentioning about why these two things are related, because if you are dividing that page into separate columns, over here, if we are dividing this into separate categories of each of the models, like for example, we are grouping models based on provisioning, and then we have other models based on other things. So that's relevant for this issue if the person who's working on this issue is listening on the call. So it should go to the same hyperlink that you would be providing in the column that you would be having, the 2 column layout or 3 column layout, whatever. For example, um, if we are having provisioning over here, so when anyone clicks on provisioning, so the 2 column layout should be having a provisioning header, and it should come up with go to that link. Did you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. There's also PR related on that issue 18249. if you can just also open that, then I think it would be better to get more context on this.
Are you talking about this or that?
The pull request related to the issue 18249.
1, 2, 4.
Oh, no, it's the issue number that I'm telling, 1824. Just go to that issue. No, that's not the pull request. Yeah, issue. This thing over here, if you can.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
1825253, that's the pull request number over here. Just apart from beside open, you can. Yeah, this. Yeah, so for example, the example output in the issue description, the models would be displayed under separate headings: provisioning, app definition and development, observability and analysis. So each time a person clicks on the homepage for that model category, it should resolve in the integrations page in the 2-column layout that you would be making. It should be having these categories over there as well. And this should link up to that categories.
Sure, okay, look up at that.
Yeah, that's why I was mentioning that these two are a bit related.
Sure, okay.
Yeah. Any more thoughts for Ragul? All right. I don't think we have any more PRs for today. I just wanted to share one PR related to. So since we are moving from Netlify to GitHub pages, and in fact we already have in many of the repos the GitHub pages for deployment preview PRs. So this PR is related to the same about Mesh docs, and I and Saurabh, we worked on this thing and we have also tested that. So a thing that needs to be mentioned over here is so since we had moved from Netlify, and since this changes a couple of things how we are deploying the PRs. For example, in the hugo.toml file, we are now using relative URLs when we are deploying our mystery docs. So that means if anyone of if anyone of us is testing the deployment previews, so we don't require a custom domain after we are having this relative URLs equal to true, because it can have the correct preview and it can resolve to its path after you have the relative URLs in place. So in any of the subpaths as well, it would work correctly. For example, um, over here, this is using a custom domain, but if we don't have this as well, so it would work out correctly. So yeah, this is one thing I want to mention. I believe Rajesh, any thoughts on this thing?
Yeah, yeah, it's good. But talking about this, I want to speak about the Layer 5 website. Are you working on that, Ranak? Or?
Um, I am not working on the Layer5 website. Like I plan to, but I haven't currently. I just
But
opened up
actually,
to
the
two
issue
PRs.
is that actually issues that we are moving to the GitHub pages. We are using the same production environment to the previews, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in a Layer5 website report, it's a huge one. So while I
Mhm.
am exploring that, Let me share the screen.
Mhm.
Yeah. So while exploring that, like we don't have a
Mhm.
space no larger than 1 GB, but Layer 5 website takes too much of spaces, like not like the Hugo. So Hugo is lightweight, but in Layer 5 we are using the Gatsby. So I think we are putting the PR previews on the live in the same development
Yes.
environment. I don't think it's a right way to that. It will affect the page as well. I think, yeah, maybe we have to find another solution for this. I think we can't do that. I think.
I think maybe, but the one that I've tested for mystery docs, so it takes up to 300 MB for one of the PR previews, and it exceeds the 1 GB limit. And when I was trying to test that on my fork, so I was getting a warning that, okay, your artifact is being exceeded by 1 GB, so the deployment might fail. And I hit the breaking point at around 5 GBs. So then Lee mentioned to me that, okay, just remove the previous version from mystery docs. That would be having a lightweight of the previews. So could we also something do like that in the layer 5 docs? Not the docs, layer 5 website.
It's a layer. Actually, in layer 5, it took 500 MB for each artifacts. I think
Okay.
we don't restrict any pages. Like I don't think that's not suitable for layer 5. I think, yeah. I think we have to,
Uh,
maybe another solution is better. Like we can't do that. I think that will not be optimal one. I think I
mm.
might be wrong. Do any other have a idea about that? You can speak up. Yeah.
I think we can try some other things. If we are not be able to fix that, then maybe we can, yeah.
Even
But have
actually,
you y-
according to my calculation, like there is a live site, so it is also the 500 MB. So if
mhm.
we have a 2 to 3 PR itself, it will be like exiting to the 2 GB in a same
Mhm.
development environment. So it will may affect the live page and as well the PR previews.
Yeah, even the build time will get uh much higher. And have you tried using the latest version of this deploy pages action? Maybe I'm wondering if they just increase the artifact limit, because I think it's not using the latest one, it's using V4, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I will
And
check that. Yeah.
we are, I think, at V5 for deploy pages action. Like I was just wondering if that may solve the problem.
Maybe, but yeah, we'll check that. But artifacts, maybe it won't reduce the size of the pages, right? The public folder will be like on the static. It will create. Maybe we can move to the next version. Maybe little compress the size of the artifact. Maybe, but even though that's not an optimal one, if it is, there's a lots of PR in single development environment. It won't work.
Mhm.
Yeah, we will check that. We can find the solution, better solution for that. Before that, we can try to implement this,
Mhm.
or maybe we can involve some other contributors to join with
Yeah,
us.
I would like to help on this thing. I just have some other couple of items in my bucket list, and then yeah, I would jump on with that with you. But we have two other websites as well in using Netlify dependency, the Mystery.io website and the Playground one. So, but the current Layer 5 website is the deployment previews are failing on that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the preview could be manually triggered action that would also stop the CI running for low effort PRs. But how do we identify that this is a low effort PR?
I mean, anyway, someone is gonna review the PR anyway, so something
Uh,
like something that's completely AI generated. So I mean, one look at it would be enough to say that it's like a complete low effort PR that the contributor hasn't even bothered to like even go through the issue on.
I think it's too much over engineering for such a small thing, and I think it's not worth it. Uh, yeah, but thanks for the suggestion. Okay. All right, so we don't have any more PRs. Do you have any of one has any questions would you like to ask, or we are waiting for a couple of seconds.
I was wondering about the Gatsby version for the Layer 5 website. Well, I
Mhm.
think it's like version 2 right now, and I think it's no longer supported. It has reached end of life. So, are there any plans to migrate it to a higher version? Because I think it has stopped receiving security updates as well. Gatsby version
Mhm.
2.
And what's the latest one or the stable
I think
release?
it's version 5 now.
Okay. Yeah, I think it could be. Uh, Rajesh, do you have any thoughts on this thing?
I think it's updated to the Gatsby V5. I think, yeah, maybe it's done before 6 months itself. I think it's not outdated
We
one.
we are on V5.
Yeah, we are
Oh,
on
okay, okay. I guess I was mistaken then.
Okay. Um, we do have a PR from Ankit Kumar. Then would you like to explain what's happening over here? It's sort of improving the animation, and we are also having a background transparent or something over here. Mhm. Yeah, the animation, I think, yeah. But the background color that's being changed. For example, this thing over here, it's just either we should completely override we are having another layer up front, when we are extending this, expanding a section. So this text that is coming behind it, extensible Kubernetes manager, I think that's interfering with this section. Either we have like a complete opaque layer around it, sort of what we have previously. So that's what I think on this. Any more thoughts for Ankit? Rajesh, would you like to review this PR related to assistant?
Yeah, I will look after the meet. Yeah, I think I have to
Yeah.
verify it locally.
Yeah. Uh, Rishi is saying that his internet is not stable. So he just dropped the link in of the PR in the chat. All right, I think Rishi, you can mention us on the Slack channels. That would be helpful if, yeah. So if anyone of us is new on the call, you can, if you are finding some of the good first issues related to all of our front end repositories, you can check out one of these links. It has like, it filters around some of the help wanted issues from different organizations, Layer5, Mishri, Layer5 Labs. So around all of our 100 plus repositories. And that way, according to the label, you can just select something, whatever related to your tech stack or something that you can resonate to. So I think this would be helpful, Ankit. And since we don't have any more questions, so we also have a mystery development meet on Wednesdays, and we have two meetings on Fridays. One is the newcomers call around 6:30 IST for the Indian time zone, and another one about the certified mystery contributor call that helps you prepare about the certified mystery certification that we have. It's one of the CNCF kind certification, and it's completely free. That way you can pin up to your profiles, and it creates adds a lot of value and shows dedication that you're contributing to such a big project. So feel free to join that. It's post half an hour the meeting, and anyways, all the links of the meetings you can find them on the calendar. Layer5.io/community/calendar. You can find all the links to the meetings and the meeting minutes in this section. So, all right, I think we'll be seeing you on Slack and on Mystery Development Meet on Wednesdays. Thanks everyone for joining. And yeah, have a great week day. Bye everyone.